that feel?
But like it's less tension.
Yeah, well, one thing is that people have carry more fat on their butt, so you're not going to be able to get to the as close to the muscle.
Yeah.
And then also, like I said, a lot of times on people the hamstrings are overly tight. Most people don't have, well, yeah, no, most people don't have overly tight glutes. When I was in school, they taught us that like a lot of people have overly tight glutes, but I have not found that to be true.
So there's apparently like a theory, well not a theory, but like back home, like everybody tries to get into like being a massage therapist type of deal,
Mm-hmm.
and so um, I think it comes down to like not that is for like everybody, but apparently ethnicity does play a part because most African American people
Mm-hmm.
have a natural ass,
Mm-hmm.
versus most like I guess Caucasian people
Mm-hmm.
to get an ass I guess as big or form like in African Americans they have to work out.
Mm-hmm.
So while they have one that's big, they're all muscle and it's hard and it's tight.
Yeah.
Versus as an African American, it's big and it's just
Yeah.
um,
More fat.
yeah. So I mean, would that not have play I guess a part versus fat versus muscle? I guess.
I mean, I guess it could just be that people who, you know, work out their glutes more would have better low back health
Mm.
because the glutes are so important for low back health. The fat, not so much. I mean, that's where your body wants to store fat. It's healthier to have a bigger butt than a bigger stomach. So it's just, so like they study this. People, you can have two people who have both the same body fat, but the person who has the bigger stomach will have more health conditions than the person whose fat is around their waist.
Makes sense.
So you want to have, I guess, more of the pear shape. I think of the apple shape. I think that's what they call it. And I believe the fat that goes on around your stomach is actually a different kind of fat than the fat that goes around your butt.
Yeah.
But the butt doesn't have to be big. It just has to be able to do the movements you need to do throughout the day.
Yeah. Well, I didn't mean like big per se, but a lot of people like, yeah, I guess. Again, it's not even every African American, but most African Americans like it's just a
Mm-hmm.
natural muscle or whatever. I guess not a worked out one, so it's not as tense or tight
Mm-hmm.
as one who worked out to get it.
And the muscle can be, look good and not be very functional.
Mm.
The same class I took, the teacher, he would work with, he's worked with some Olympic athletes, and he worked with one guy, I believe, from Norway, and you could see his six pack through his shirt, but he had very bad core strength. So even though you could see his six pack, like he had very core strength, and it was leading to like really bad low back pain.
Mm.
And this is a guy with a six pack.
I believe it. When I was younger, I had a natural six pack, and when friends would want to do planks
Mm-hmm.
in the beginning, I was dying, and they're like, "Come on, nah, you want to have a six pack? Let's go."
Mm-hmm.
And in the beginning, my core was super weak, but like you say, there's a six pack and everything, and so I get that wholeheartedly. I generally don't have lower back pain unless I'm dehydrated. So.
Mm-hmm. I'm not sure what that part would play in it, but your body is 70% water, and there's a lot of water in your muscles. so that's why I normally don't scrape the glutes, because there's just too much fat that I feel like I'm actually doing something.
was looking at your page. So when you scrape the bicep, that makes the tricep grow or more defined.
No, it's just that if you have a very tight bicep, it's kind of hard to extend your tricep.
Okay.
So some people can't really grow their tricep because they can't get a full range of motion because their bicep is so tight. Like at the end range of motion, like most tricep exercises, your arm is straight.
Yeah.
But if your bicep is so tight that you can't straighten your arm, it's going to negatively affect your tricep growth. On the part that I'm recording with my phone, all I have to do is just
crop.
Not crop. All I have to I put like a sticker on it, and it makes people very angry. So
do people actually comment about that?
Oh yeah, a lot. I get like lots of like angry comments on YouTube.
But yet they're watching your video.
That's YouTube is very weird because I don't get it as much on TikTok or Instagram. Then again, I just don't get that much views on Instagram because I have like gone to the comment section on Instagram and it is like surprisingly toxic.
Is it?
Yeah.
But I feel like the ones that I've seen, like, because I've seen, like, looked at some of the guys that you've done, people are saying, like, thank you, and, you know.
Yeah, it's not everyone. And, like, it's probably, like, the stuff, like, I mean, so, you see, like, a lot of animal videos, and for some reason, animal videos, like, anything you do to an animal or an animal does, people are like, it's abuse. So, you'll see a lot of people who say, like, if, a cat runs into the wall and the, like, owner laughs and they're abusing the cat.
Yes, people are stupid.
Because the cat has feelings but yeah, the people get really a lot of racism, homophobia, a lot of just like angriness on the Instagram like comment section. I was kind of surprised when I see it. But TikTok I don't get that much, but YouTube people get very upset with me. Like I worked on one guy and he had an erection, so I put a ball, I think it was a soccer ball sticker over it. And I had people telling me, I know you're gonna put a compilation video up and I don't wanna see the soccer ball when you do.
Or why are you looking at people getting massaged with erections?
Oh, a lot of people want that.
That's weird as hell.
Yeah, there's
it's like, what do you get from that though? You know what I mean?
So there's a website that they posted my video on, and I've been on there, and like, I don't mind that they posted my video there because it's, you know,
more publicity.
Not just that. How do I say it? There is a dude on TikTok who literally makes jokes. You probably seen him, like where he will like sexualize a fish.
I'm not really on TikTok.
Yeah, like he will see like a fish eating like a worm, and like his like whole thing is he's like telling his assistant, "Get me that fish," and it's like, "Sir, what are you gonna do with the fish?" And like, "Sir, no," and it's like just, and to the point where if anyone sees like an animal video or a video of a tree that looks suspect, they'll like tag him in it. You know, I literally have seen a video on TikTok of a tree branch that was split in half and kind of hanging down on the ground and blowing in the wind, and it looked like someone twerking. And so some guy went up to the tree branch and was slapping the quote unquote butt and throwing money at it. So people will like literally sexualize rocks and trees and fishes and anything.
Yeah.
So I'm like, whatever. But and so like I'm okay that they posted there. But sometimes like some guy had an erection and I moved it out of the way because it was bothering my shot. Like literally like I'm like in director mode now.
Yeah.
And I'm like I want to use this in an ad, but I don't want but I'm not gonna use this in an ad with your like thing just like all up on your stomach.
Makes sense.
And they were like, "Oh, it's so hot, mutual touching," and I'm like, I say it's kind of creepy because like I was in a way rejecting it,
Yeah.
Like I was pushing, I literally was like, move this out, and then I really got his hand like to grab this, move this away.
Yeah.
And so I was like, that's kind of creepy, and I had people cursing me out and everything, and it was just kind of weird. But like, I don't have a problem with them posting stuff, but they get oddly excited about some things, and I don't always get it, and they sometimes get mad that I don't get it. Like I get that people will sexualize. What is that thing? The thing called Rule 34. If it exists, there's porn of it on the internet. Yeah, like, and I was recently on Reddit, and apparently there's something called Rule 35, which is, and if there's not porn of it on the internet, somebody will make porn of it. So it's like people do that with like everything. So like I get it intellectually, I don't get the appeal of it.
Yeah.
Especially as like a massage therapist. Cause like for me, like if someone's making a video and it's all about sex, and like, oh, we're giving this massage, like the massage is not gonna be good. And so like I get really triggered when I see videos of bad massage. Like if I see a video of someone like doing a massage and they're doing like this, that would just like, I would just be, it's so enraged.
Well, isn't that called